Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillahi alhamdulillahi as-salatu was-salam ala rasulillahi wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'een. Welcome, dear brothers and sisters. My name is Bilal Abdul Kareem, and this is Arabic Made Easy for English Speakers. We're going to be continuing with what we were discussing last week. See, it's so much Arabic, I'm messing up on my English here. Okay. We're going to be dealing with words that don't, or I should say letters that don't like to connect with the letters in front of them. So we are going to start off just where we left off last time. And that is with this word that we have here. The first word is wazara. Wazara. Now this wazara is واو فتحة و زي فتحة ز را فتحة را وزرا. Now, how are we going to write this thing? Well, we're not just going to flop it any old kind of way. We're going to have a little methodology here. We have a minhaj. Firstly, our friend, as we discussed last time, so start putting this on your list. Mr. Wow does not connect with any letters in front of him. So that means that the wow and the zay will not connect. Mr. Zay does not connect with any letters in front of him either. So that means it will not connect with the ra. So if you're going to write it, it's going to be written as follows. The wow with a fatha, you've got the zay, notice they're not connected. And then you have finally the ra. Wazara. And this is how you would write it. So put that wow on the side, because by now we're going to start to build our little stash here of letters. That wow doesn't connect with anything in front of it, neither does the harf zay in front of it, and we have wazara. Wazara. Alrighty, everybody? Wazara. Say it with me. Wazara. All right. The next set of letters that equal words we're going to follow is wa, wow, fatha, wa, ra, fatha, ra, and we have Mr. Dal with a fatha on him, and you get a da sound, almost kind of like dada, mama and dada. Okay. Anyway, we have here warada. Warada. All right, and this basically means to reach, or to arrive at, or to something of this nature. To reach something, or to arrive at, or something along these lines. Not too important right now. Just wanted to let you know. The wow does not connect with anything in front of it, so it won't connect with the ra. And the ra does not connect with anything in front of it, so it will not connect with the dal. It will not connect with the dal. So this means that warada is going to be written as follows. Wow, fatha, ra, fatha, dal, fatha. Now, when you look at it, even though it's a little bit close together, I don't have the best penmanship, but they do not connect. Warada, to reach or to come to. Warada. And this is how you would write it. So you should be writing these things right along with me. Warada. Say it with me. Warada. Nam. Next up for bids is we have the word wow, fatha. Well, it's not a word. This is the letter. Then we have dal with a fatha over it. And we have harful ain. Harful ain, which is very difficult on the English speaker, but we're getting past it step by step. Say it with me. Ain with a fatha, and you get an ah sound. Ah. Wa. Da, ah. And together it equals wada'a. Wada'a. Which means to deposit something or to lodge something for safekeeping, things of this nature. So wada'a, to deposit something. Wow does not connect with anything in front of it. Yes, very good. Dal does not connect with anything in front of it. Very, very good. We are cooking with gas here, brothers and sisters. It's becoming old news now. Okay? Now, don't become too excited and want to jump to the next lesson. Don't. Stay with me. Wow, with a fatha, you've got wa. This is how you write the word. Dal with a fatha, and you've got da. And you've got harful ayn with a fatha, and you've got our word wada'a. And the wow and the dal do not connect with the ayn. They appear to be a bit antisocial. They don't mind for letters to connect with them, and we'll be covering that later on. But they don't like to connect with other letters. It's kind of like, accepting invitations to go to other people's houses to eat, and you never invite anyone to your house to eat. Now, that's an interesting concept. I wonder where that came from. Anyway, here we have harful ra. Harful ra. Get ready, because something new is coming here. And then we have, alif. Alif with a fatha, and you've got a. Say it with me. A. And harful fa with a fatha, and you've got ra, a, fa. Ra'afa. Ra, a, fa. Ra'afa. Now, the ra does not connect with anything in front of it. The alif will not connect with anything in front of it here. So you've got yourself that alif, which is going to be standing alone by itself, and will not connect with the fa. It will not connect with the letter in front of it, which is the fa. All right? So we can put that there. So far, with the letters that don't like to connect with things in front of it, is the alif, the waw, the ra, the dal, and the zay. So we've got ra, a, fa, ra'afa, which means to be merciful or to show kindness and things of this nature. Ra'afa. Ra'afa. Say it with me. Ra'afa. Now, it's not rafa or rufa or rough. It's ra'afa. Ra'afa. Okay? Ra'afa. Naam. Next, we have the alif is going to be involved here again. I want to get you accustomed to it. We have harful ra with a fatha, and you get the ra sound. And then we have our new friend, which is alif. Alif. Say it with me. Alif. Now, I don't know if the F is coming through on this microphone, but it's not alif, but it's alif. Okay? Good. And we have ra'asa. Harf sin with a fatha, and you get a sa sound. Ra'asa. Ra'asa. Which basically means to head something or to lead it, like to lead a country or to lead a project. Ra'asa. Ra-a-sa. Now, the ra, harful ra, does not connect with anything in front of it or behind it. Huh? You guys are too smart for me. Maybe I should just quit. You guys can figure it out for yourselves by now. The ra doesn't connect with anything in front of it. The alif will not connect with anything in front of it. And the sin has a little fatha over the top of it, and we've got sa. So that's ra'asa. So the alif, as you can see here, stands alone, and he will not connect with anything in front of him. He will not connect with anything in front of him. Alrighty? Good. So we write it like this. Ra, a, sa. Ra'asa. Ra'asa. Say it with me. Ra'asa. Now, again, this is not rasa. This is ra'asa. Ra'asa. Very important because we're going to be pronouncing some letters, some words as we go along, and we need to be able to distinguish between this alif that has the Mr. Hamza over it and the fatha. Ra'asa. All right. Next up, we have a word which means to persist. Someone to persist in something. And this word is harfu dal with a fatha. You get a da sound. Alif with a fatha, and you get an a sound. And then you have harful ba with a fatha, and you get a ba sound. The dal doesn't connect with the alif because it's in front of it. Of course, he doesn't connect with anything in front of it. Wouldn't make a difference. All right? So we've got dal, and we've got Mr. Alif here with the fatha, and then we've got ba, harful ba. Okay? So we've got da'aba. Da'aba, which means to persist in something. Naam. Da'aba. The dal doesn't connect with the alif, and the ba doesn't connect, or I should say, will not be connected to the alif, because that's one of our letters that we have here. Mr. Alif, Mr. Waw, Mr. Ra, Mr. Dal, and Mr. Zay don't connect with anybody in front of it. I don't know why I keep calling these letters Mr., but I guess it'll help us to remember it. Dal, Alif, Dal Fatha, sorry, Alif Fatha, and we have Ba with a Fatha, and we have Da'aba, Da'aba, Da'aba. All right. Okay. Now, so we have da, a, ba. Harf dal, harf alif, and we have harf ba. And we've got here da'aba, which means to persist in. All right, is this clear? Very, very good, brothers and sisters. Very good. Let's move on to the next thing. The next one we have here is harful zay, harful zay, harful zay with a fatha, and you've got za. It wouldn't be harful zay, it would be harful zay, and we're going to cover that later on. With a harf alif with a fatha, you've got a. And then next up, you've got ra with a fatha, and we've got za, a, ra. Za, a, ra. Harf zay, fatha, za. Harf alif with a fatha, a. And we have ra with a fatha, and we've got ra. Za, a, ra. Za'ara. Naam. Za'ara. All right. Now, the zay does not connect with the alif because nothing will make him happy enough to connect with the letter in front of him. And the alif will not connect with the letter in front of it because it too has taken on a similar personality. So for this reason, we have za, harf zay with a fatha, harf alif with a fatha, and we have ra with a fatha, za'ara. Again, this is not zara, this is za'ara. Say it with me, za'ara. It's very important, za'ara. Say it one more time, za'ara. Okay. Now, is there a permutation where you will be zara or something like that? Yes, but this is not it. This is a different word. This word is za'ara, which basically means to roar. or something like this. Now, next up we have something with Mr. Aleph here, and it is Aleph, a fatha, you've got a. Kaf, with a fatha, you've got ka. Lam, with a fatha, and you've got la. La. So when you put them together, you've got akala. Akala. Say it with me. Akala. The aleph will not connect with the kaf. So let's just put this little dividing line right there to keep these two apart. And we've got the kaf, which incidentally will connect with the lam. Yes, we have a friendly letter here. For akala, the kaf will indeed connect with the lam. So we're going to write this up right here. But the aleph still will not take the example and will not connect with the letter in front of it. So it will remain alone as it is. So this is aleph all alone. And we have kaf, one of the social letters, that when it's in a when it's either it's written like this, the kaf, when it is either in the beginning of a word or in the middle. So this is kaf. With a fatha, you get a ka sound, and then you've got the lam, which is with a fatha, and you get la sound. So you notice the way the kaf and the lam meet up and get together here, to the exclusion of the aleph, which does not hook up with the letter in front of it, which is the kaf. So we have aleph, all right, does not get together with the letter in front of it, which is kaf. And the kaf does get together with the lam. Now, most of the letters do get together and they do hook up. So you might want to keep your list nice and handy. The aleph, the waw, the ra, the dal, and the zay are the letters that we've covered that do not like to get together with the letters in front of it. Akala. The next letter word that we have here is, alrighty, which basically means to kick. To kick. And they are as follows. The letters are ra, fatha, kaf, fatha, lam, fatha, ra, ka, la, ra, ka, la, ra, ka, la. Now, we've already covered that the ra will not get together with any letter in front of it, so let's scratch that. The kaf, we've already covered, is a social letter and has no problem getting together with the lam. Alrighty? So those two will get together and it's no problem there. And we will write this word as follows. This is ra, ka, la. Ra, fatha, gives you the ra sound. The kaf, watch the way we're going to write this thing. Aha, it's a bit different from the letter up top, is it not? Yes, it is, because when it is either in the beginning or the middle of a word, it's written like this. This is the kaf sound, the kaf. The kaf. Okay? Now, that kaf, once again, is written like this when it's in the middle or the beginning of a word. In the middle or the beginning. Then we have harful lam. Harful lam. So, we have the lam with a fatha, which gives you the la sound. Now, the kaf and the lam do get together with no problems. However, the ra still does not get together with any letter in front of it and will not get together with any letters in front of it. And the lamb had no problem meeting up with the calf. So we've got here rakala, rakala, which means to kick. All right? Very, very good. Now, say it with me. Rakala, rakala, rakala. Nam. All right. We've got here some letters that everybody should be familiar with, which means to bow or to stoop down. Well, let's see if you can pick it out as we go through it. Harful ra with a fatha, you get a ra sound. Ra. Harful kaf. Kaf with a fatha, and you've got a ka sound. Do you know where we're going with this? You should. The next letter is harful ain. Harful ain with a fatha, and you've got an a sound. So when you have ra, ka, a, do you not recognize these? Ra, ka, a, which is similar to the word rak'ah. Go to the masjid and pray 2 rak'ah. You see? I just threw that in there. MashaAllah. Now we're starting to learn some really good stuff here. The ra does not connect with the kaf. We covered that. The kaf has no problem to hook up with the letter in front of it. In this case, it is the harful ain. Harful ain. So if we want to take this word, which means to bow or to stoop down, and we know this from our worship of making raka'at and such like that. Of course, there's a little ta marbuta at the end of it, but we're going to cover that later on. We're going to write this raka'ah like this, as follows. Ra, fatha, ra. Kaf, notice the difference in the kaf here. It's either in the middle or the beginning of the word, and it will be written like this. It's a little bit different from its original form. So take note of that. That's the kaf. Kaf. And then we have harful ain. Now look at the way the kaf hooks up with the ain. It hooks up with the ain. The two get together, they meet up, and they live happily ever after. Okay? But the ra stands alone. The kaf with a fatha is there, and the ain. And the three, and the kaf and the ain do connect with one another. Once again, the ra does not. So when you get it together, you all have here raka'ah. Raka'ah. It's not raka'ah. It's not raka'ah. It's raka'ah. Raka'ah. All right. Our next word that we're going to deal with here today is something that should be pretty easy for you by now. Harful ra with a fatha, ra. Harful fa with a fatha. You get a fa sound. And harful ain with a fatha, you've got an a sound. A. Dig it deep, brothers and sisters. A. Rafa'a. Rafa'a. All right. Now, the harful ra does not connect with the fa or any other letter in front of it. So you'll never connect the harful ra with any letter in front of it. Harful fa, however, is a social letter and has no problem to hook up with the harful ain. Harful ain. So those two will get together. Now I just got to let you guys know that these are some of my terminologies here when I say that they are social letters and antisocial letters. Letters can't really be social because those are human characteristics, and these are just letters on a piece of paper. But it helps us to remember it, so please don't anybody go to any language teacher and say, oh, fa is a social letter. They'll look at you and say, huh? All right. Anyway, here we go. Harful ra with a fatha, you've got ra. Harful fa, and fa is written like as you can see right here. Aha. and it hooks up with the ayn. So fa and ayn have no problem in meeting up, but the ra is sitting by itself. Alrighty? So this makes it clear that the ra, fatha, fa, fatha, wa ayn, fatha, you've got rafa'a, and it's written like this. The ra is separate from everything else. So by now, you should be totally clear with the letters alif, waw, ra, dal, zay that don't like to get together with any other letters in front of it. So now when we're writing these words right now, it should become easier and clearer to you, insha'Allah ta'ala. Naam. All right. So what we have here is harful ba, harful ba, harful ra with a fatha, and you've got ra. Ba, ra, harful dal with a fatha, and you get a da sound. Barada, barada. Harful ba, harful ba with a fatha, you get a ba sound. Harful ra with a fatha, you get a ra sound. Harful dal with a fatha, you get a da sound. Barada. Now the ba does indeed hook up with the ra. I'll say it again. The ba does indeed hook up with the ra, but not in front of it. The ra does not hook up with the dal. Remember how we made mention. That letter, ra, will indeed accept an invitation to a party. Meaning, the ba will connect with the ra, but the ra will not invite anyone else to its house or party, including the dal here. So we write the ba like this with a fatha. Alrighty? And we have the ra here. Alrighty? And these two, as you can see here, they do hook up. Remember, make this easy for you. The ra accepts invitations to other people's houses. Ra likes to eat. So ra will go to other people's houses to eat. However, harful ra may be just a little bit on the stingy side because ra will not invite the dal to its house to eat. So for this reason, the dal will just have to stand alone. So we've got barada, barada, and it's written with the ba and the ra hooked up together. First time we're seeing that. And the dal, which is standing all by itself because Mr. Ra is behind it and it gets no invitations to go anywhere. And that's just the way life is. Nam, barada, which means to be cold or to become cold. You know, cold, like ice cream cold, not, another type of cold. But that's something else. Anyway, just barada, to be or to become cold. Nam. And we have here the next word, which is probably going to be our last word of the day, which is ba, fatha, ba, harful ra, fatha, ra, and we have harful ayn. Say it with me, brothers and sisters. Ayn. Ayn, harful ayn with a fatha, and you get ah sound. Ah, bara'a, bara'a, bara'a. Now the harful ba, as we showed before, does indeed connect with the ra from behind, but the ra will not connect with the ayn. Antisocial. Nam. So, we have here, bara'ah, the harful ba wa ra do connect. Ra will accept invitations. Ra will not invite. So we will write it like this. Harful ba with a fatha, you get a ba sound. Harful ra with a fatha, and you get a ra sound. All right, and you can see that the two letters do indeed meet up here. And then we have harful ain, which is a social letter and would probably accept the invitation of harful ra if it invited him to the party. But as you can see, there is no invitations happening here. So the ain can forget it. So we have ba, ra, a, bar'a, which means to be skilled in or something, or to be proficient. Bar'a, bar'a. And that's it, brothers and sisters. Now, your quiz is ready. So please take your quiz. You will get the information right along with this particular one. Take your quiz. Let us know how you're doing at Arabic, Arabic, at Ijaza, E-Jaazah.com. Send us an email. Let us know how you're doing. We want to hear from you. Jazakum Allahu khaira. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.